Hi, we told you we'd be back. This is the WrestleMania 26 DVD review, and this is the 3 Dicks Collector's Edition. Now, we just got done with that WrestleMania 25 video, and we said we were thinking of doing this right after, and well, we are, and this is WrestleMania week, so yeah, this is the cover of WrestleMania 26. Now we've got that limited edition. You open it up and it's got like a cardboard cover thing. It's got those guys. We've also got a poster of WrestleMania, and then you just pull WrestleMania 26 out like that, and then you got like this box thing. On the back is there's the cover, as you can see. Now those gonna flip it to the back. We'll just go through all the matches. So there's like 10 matches. Just wait. And there's some little pictures from the event, and then there's all the Hall of Fame. So as we open this up, you got Bret Hart and McMahon. You got the triple threat match: Sheamus, Miz and Big Show, Rey Mysterio, CM Punk, and then the Undertaker Michaels WrestleMania 2. And those are what all the Dicks is. Oh, that's what the Dicks looks like. That's Dicks 2, which has part of Hall of Fame, and Dicks 3 is the whole Hall of Fame. You take out Dicks 1. You got the Money in the Bank where Matt Hardy, Evan Bourne, and Jack Swagger there with some ladders, and just snap that back in. Then you got Edge spearing Chris Jericho off the announce table. That was after the match. And then you got John Cena coming down on Batista. And okay, just fold up this. We're just gonna fold this thing up. Now this is what looks like on the back. I guess we'll say Hall of Fame. So we'll start off by the Dicks is in order. So I guess Dicks 1, you have Someone Sings America the Beautiful, and then you have the Unified Tag Team Championship match. I guess we probably should have done this with WrestleMania 25, where we say the match and then say what we thought of it. But anyways, Big Show and The Miz fought Morrison, R-Truth in the opening contest. It was a good match, but it was kind of short. Yeah, it was like only 5 minutes. We thought it was kind of short, but you know, for what it was okay. But we won't tell you who won again, just in case there is somebody that's watching this that doesn't know. I'm sure everybody who watches this knows, but just in case you don't, and if you don't, you know, go search it on YouTube, like highlights or something. Then you got Sights and Sounds of WrestleMania week, and then you got the triple threat match: Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes versus Ted DiBiase. That was a good match. It should have been later on in the show, but yeah, because Randy Orton's like, he's in the second match at WrestleMania, and like, he's a top guy. I mean, and Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase, you know, could have been a little later in the night too. Yeah, Josh Matthews interviews Vicky Guerrero, which was yeah. Money in the Bank, you have ladder match. You have Kofi Kingston versus MVP versus Evan Bourne versus Jack Swagger versus Shelton Benjamin versus Matt Hardy versus Dolph Ziggler versus R-Truth versus Kane versus Drew McIntyre. I said Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre, just in case I didn't say him. But there was 10 guys in this Money in the Bank. Now, when it first started, it was 6 guys, and then it went up to 8, and then it went up to 10. Now, 10's way too much. Just because, you know, when you already have 6 guys, you know, like, some of the guys are laying on the floor for half the match, because, like, you know. It is true. There's only, like, 2 guys doing the whole match, and then there's that guy that just comes in the ring for, like, the second time and grabs the briefcase. But, we're not gonna, but I guess it was okay. Evan Bourne used, no, that's Kofi Kingston who used the ladders as stilts, but. And then you got the Hall of Fame class of 2010, Triple H, Sheamus. It was okay, you know. It's not Triple H's best WrestleMania match, but you know, they're kind of trying to make Sheamus a big, like, star. Finding Triple H at his first WrestleMania, you know, is a pretty big thing, but yeah. Rey Mysterio, CM Punk, nothing special. That was supposed to be, I think, No Holds Barred, but it never ended up being it. Rey Mysterio dressed up as Avatar, and CM Punk dressed up as G.I. Joe kind of thing. G.I. Joe's better than Avatar. And personal opinion, though. it was, I don't know, we didn't really care for the match, you know, it was okay, but it, you know, wasn't anything too special.
No holds barred match, him and Hart versus Mr. McMahon.
That was okay. I mean, all they used was like a chair, a pipe, and like something else.
Now, we're not sure if Bret Hart and Mr. McMahon actually did kind of seal the screw job deal, but you know, if they didn't, then Bret wouldn't have came back and he wouldn't have done the stuff he did. So
I think they just called them back because they weren't getting enough ratings.
TNA was kind of beating them in ratings and by a lot, so they needed back.
Early in 2010, it was in a book we got. It was like top 10 stories of 2010, and it said like this was like early 2010. It said that WWE and TNA were like going down a lot in ratings. So I don't know. And then you had the World Heavyweight Championship match, Chris Jericho versus Edge.
That was a really good match. If you look at Chris Jericho's DVD, the Breaking the Coast
we
Down,
did a review on it, it's just not up yet. That'll
this is a picture from that match. It's on the cover. It's like
on the decks. It's a picture on the decks, and it's
like everywhere on the DVD.
But you know, it was good. Then you got this 10 Diva tag team match, which was pretty much pointless. You had Mickie James, Kelly, Eve, Gail Kim, and Beth Phoenix versus
Michelle McCool, Maurice, Layla, Alicia Fox, and Vicky Guerrero.
And you know, I forget who won.
WWE Champ.
I forget who won, but it was kind of stupid.
So that was all on disc 1.
And then
disc 2 had WWE Championship match,
Batista and John Cena, which was actually good.
That was actually a pretty good match. They had Streak versus Career, Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels.
Main event.
You know, Undertaker loses, his streak has been broken. Shawn Michaels loses, his career's over. Everybody knows that one.
Undertaker did beat Shawn Michaels for a second time, ending Shawn Michaels' career.
Shawn Michaels is actually
thinking of a possible return.
No, that is not true. So, well, we're not sure if it's true or not. Don't get like all happy or unhappy because we don't know if he's coming back.
But it was talking in, I think, the new magazine, April's.
The Rock one?
With the red one with the Rock on it. It said he's thinking of a possible return.
So, kind of look out for that magazine.
He's in the 2011 Hall of Fame.
And then,
special features, you got WrestleMania 26, home video exclusive.
26-man Battle Royal, which was on Heat. That was
I think Yoshitatsu won.
Yeah,
that was stupid.
That was a stupid match, yeah. And then you had Maurice, the Mad Dog Vachon, Primetime Wrestling, January 1st, 1985 versus Rick McGregor.
Yeah, no, this is Hall of Fame stuff. Got Wendy Richard, Madison Square Garden, July 23rd, 1984. Women's Championship match against the Fabulous Moolah.
And then you got Stu Hart, and then you got Antonio Inoki, Madison Square Garden, December 17th, 1979. Japanese Heavyweight Championship match versus the Great Hassan.
And then you got Bob Uecker, and then you got Gorgeous George.
AWA 1951 versus Frankie Tullabear or something like that.
And then you got $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, WrestleMania 6, April 1st, 1999 against Jake
1990.
1990 against Jake the Snake Roberts.
And then going on to the final disc 3, WWE 2010 Hall of Fame ceremony.
March 27, 2010, you got
Maurice Mad Dog Vachon, Wendy Richter, Stu Hart, Antonio Inoki,
Bob Uecker, Gorgeous George, and $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. Usually they have someone like really big, like Hulk Hogan, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels. Like Shawn Michaels is in this year's top. Like usually they have someone like really big in the business going, but really the only person was like $1 Million Man. The rest were, besides Stu Hart, were just kind of like whatever, I guess.
But so overall, this was very good WrestleMania. All the matches were.
Okay, just bring this back. Just a minute, but
so all the matches were well put together.
Those were the 4 main events.
They put a lot of time into this pay-per-view when they were gonna do it, because it's not like some events where you just take the matches and you just tell them like go do a match.
They don't do that anyway. So
they do sometimes.
No. Anyway, so this was a good pay-per-view. It's probably everyone's gonna say this was like the best pay-per-view of 2010, but it doesn't compare at all to WrestleMania 17 or 18 or stuff like that. But it wasn't bad for what it was. We got in this kind of soon, so on a scale of this was live from Phoenix, and WrestleMania 25 was live from Houston, Texas.
Just another thing is, Vince kind of got screwed there. You could tell.
He looks happy, but in the Hart Foundation or Hart Dynasty's on the outside. But so we gotta end this soon. So I guess there's the Mysterio and Avatar.
You showed that already. So out of a 10, we'd give it. What should we give it?
I don't know, maybe a 9.
We'd give it a 9.
It was a little better than WrestleMania 25, but I guess because I don't know, it's like it was a little better than WrestleMania 25, but yet again, it just kind of beat it by a little bit.
So
I don't know, it wasn't a perfect WrestleMania, but it was one that if we want to watch one from the beginning, this one could be a possible.
Now, before we go, we just want to tell you a few things. That thing where you subscribe to us will subscribe to you still going, because and if you see our videos and you like us in that, like you like the videos that we're doing, that suggest them to other YouTube people, and maybe do shout outs for us, because we'd really appreciate it. So yeah, I guess that's it. Comment.
Oh, and just another thing, we did get 2 movies back from our uncle. He still has 2 more, so we will be doing a movie collection. And we did get something new. Just wait. Okay, so this is one thing we got new. We got the Scream trilogy. Scream 1, 2, and 3. We'll do a review on this in the next few days. So yeah, bye.